Hey! Welcome back, everybody. Today we are talking about the Rust Console Edition next generation version Rust Beta drama? Question mark? Is it happening? Is it back on? Is it off? We don't know. There's just been so much stuff happening around this that I wanted to talk about it. And hopefully we also have an audience to whoever's making decisions at Double 11 and anybody else that's involved in this, because I know the player base is getting really, what's the word? Antsy about all this. So let's just, because some stuff has been developing here, so it's still very confusing. So I think it's maybe back on, but we're not sure yet. But I just kind of wanted to show you like recent developments on things. But we have to kind of show you the timeline here, so hopefully all of this makes sense. Fingers crossed that everything's going to go well for this. But anyways, okay, so here we go. As we got the announcement, it's really great that we have the next generation stuff coming out. Awesome. Signs point to that the beta could possibly be happening, right? They hadn't made an official announcement. I am very clear about that in the video. If you watch the video, we're like, look, there's like an 80% chance there's going to be a beta for this if this drops in September-ish, right? Which I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But they could still, like, maybe they fast track it to May, whatever. So we get that going. It's cool. And then I was like, okay, you know, nothing crazy from Double 11 about it. And then Conquer Toxic was nice enough to ask and post a reply on his YouTube channel. By the way, there's his tag there, Conquer Toxic. He does Rust content, Rust Console Edition content. And again, he put a message here that says, just a quick question. He said this directly to Pedro. He says, surrounding the beta, can you confirm if this is something that's not happening? Got tagged in a tweet, so on and so forth. So Pedro answers, it's Rushy, with this. He says, at the moment, there's no beta, open or closed, ongoing. And there's no confirmation that we will have one before releasing the new version. I'm like, okay, hey, at least they told us, right? And Conquer was nice enough to post those replies. And so I'm like, okay, let's make a video on it, because I don't want people thinking that there's going to be when there's not. So I make a video called Rust Beta Fail. The content of this video essentially says, hey, talks about that message and says, hey, it is still kind of up in the air. They're saying no, so it's possible that it's not going to happen. I'm setting my expectation for that. But basically, big question mark, and we don't know a lot of things. We're waiting for the April announcement. So then I get a reply from Pedro, and I got to tell you how significant this is, because he never replies to anything in a public space at all. And I barely talk to him on the DMs, okay? So the fact that he commented on this, I think is a big deal. So his comment was, and maybe you've seen it because I've pinned it since, it says, how can something be canceled if it was never announced or even mentioned by us? All I said was, at the moment there are no plans for a beta. If there's anything, we will announce it to everyone. Okay, so a couple things here. First of all, are you reacting to the thumbnails? Did you watch it? Because it kind of answers this. And here's more to the point. If this is accurate, right, if you're truly not having one, I amplified your message by saying, hey, I expect there to not be a beta, right? Because essentially, it's like this weird in-between speak, right? So I'm like, okay, so it sounds to me like there is going to be one, and maybe you're mad I stole the thunder, and you guys won't announce it, okay? But it says, if there's anything, we will announce it to everyone. Will you, though? Will you announce it to everyone? Because most of the time we're beating you to the punch on everything. So why not just either work with us or let us know what the plan is? Because it's not about us. It's about telling the player base what's happening and what's going on. Because now I'm sitting here going, okay, so beta? Like my reply is, okay, so beta then? Because why would you comment on this, right? Unless maybe he's just reacting to this and he didn't watch the video at all, which is kind of looking like that's the case. But even so, you're like, here's the thing. Why does it have to be this weird corporate speak over here and over there? Here's the thing. It's real easy. If there's no beta, you just say there will be no beta. That's it. That's all you got to do. And if you're unsure, just tell us, okay? Because us just hanging around, not even knowing if it's going to cost money, when it's going to be released, if there is a beta question mark, we have no idea now. Because this is more confusing than anything. Because the way this sounds is you're like, hey, there's nothing going and we have no plans, so don't plan on it. So I said, okay, I'm going to amplify your message. And then I get this response. I'm confused. I don't know. Like, maybe it's just me. Like, you tell me if I'm out of line here. But I'm just like, guys, what's going on? Plus, you can just say there will be no beta. It doesn't have to be this thing to be like, hey, and we'll announce it to everyone. Will you, though? Like, will you? because it seems like everything's last minute and it's always on the dev blog first, and like, so we have to like essentially take apart what's happening and tell people way ahead of time, because you guys talk about it like at the last possible minute. And it's like, guys, what are we doing here, right? Because there's so many people that are frustrated with this. And like, I get it. You guys are going to have to charge for something, right? It's probably going to be at a discount. Unconfirmed, okay? So if you're actually watching the video, I've said this, it's unconfirmed, but most likely it makes sense that people that are already on the game, you're going to have to pay something, okay? We get it, and you guys want to soften that blow, but don't wait to the last minute. If this thing is going to indeed take us to September when you fully release it, let us know what's going on. And I would urge you people to be like, hey, do a beta, okay? People have to have something to chew on, because we've been waiting for half a year, and all we got was a next-gen announcement, and then we get this stuff, right? Where they're like, hey, there's a beta, and then he's like, hey, there's not a beta. And I was like, okay, there's no beta, but maybe. And then they're like, no. And you're like, just talk to the people directly, right? Work with us. There's plenty of Rust content creators, Rust console content creators, that will amplify your message. Why are we doing this? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do this? Why are we doing any of that? It's real easy. You say, we're trying to do a beta. Here's our timeline, okay? To be announced, to be developed. It's real easy. The player base is getting antsy, and to be honest, this kind of stuff here, not even telling us if it's going to cost any money, not getting any timeline, like, some people may choose not to make the purchase now, right? People are getting very impatient, and some people may wait to make the purchase. And here's the other thing too. It's like, guys, I don't think Pedro, I think he's bound. I sincerely think that he has to kind of talk this way. So I would urge Pedro to, like, next time you guys have your meeting, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or whenever it is. I know there's at least a meeting on Monday, but dude, then slide my video during the meeting across. Let me take the hit. I'm used to talking like this. I'll do it in person if you want me to. Heck, I'll take a off the record. I'll talk to them directly. I'll let them know what the player base is thinking and feeling. If they need to know, if there's any question as to what's going on here, I'll be like, hey, it's probably not what you want to hear, but X, Y, and Z, boom, 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 right? I'll do it. I'll eat shit for you, okay? I do it all the time in real life, dude. It's easy. Are you saying you eat piece of shit for breakfast? No. So yeah, it's like, and here's the thing. I've managed plenty of community managers and many different verticals, and I gotta tell you, tell your bosses this. The way you guys are handling this, it ain't going well. Okay, it's not going well. We're sitting here left hanging, trying to guess what things are going on. If we're even gonna get like a discount on this, is it gonna be free? Is it not gonna be free? And here's the other thing too, because I honestly think they're just reacting to thumbnails at this point. Just if you're playing this during the meeting. GTA 6 is coming in Q4, okay? Release it before then or you're fucked, okay? In-game, right? So guys, okay, so let me just put this out there. I'm not saying this game's going anywhere, okay? Obviously it's not, it's Rust. But you guys are going to lose some serious momentum and your skin sales are going to take a hit, right? That's not a threat, that's just us saying that's the nature of the beast here. Because look it up, dude. GTA 6 is going to disrupt so much. Whether you like it or not, whether you play it or not, that's irrelevant. It's going to disrupt a lot of things. Here's my suggestion. Okay, if there's no beta planned, just tell us. Okay, right? If it's just that clean cut, just tell us. Okay, let people know. If you've got an announcement in April for the pricing, fast track it. Don't wait till the end of the month. I know you guys are trying to buy time. It seems to me like you guys are going to release this at the last possible moment. Don't release it on top of GTA 6. That is a mistake. Okay, and if you don't believe me, just look it up. It's real easy. Here's my suggestion. Get something that's at least stable. Okay? Put reasonable amounts of features in there. Some cars, minis, whatever. There's already some work on that. Get it stable. Add a couple graphical things, but don't get hung up on that. Okay? Use the time in the Q4 when GTA 6 drops to do the graphical advancements, because then that way people will have something to play. Because people want to buy this. People want to move forward with this. And if the plan is like, hey, it's going to be later, just tell us ahead of time, because it feels like we're getting kicked in the yam bags when you guys don't talk about this, and we get this weird half-speak saying, we're looking for the best way to reward the players. I was like, yeah, that's corporate speak for, we don't know what the price is yet. Okay? Got it. Message received. Okay? If there's not going to be a beta, don't, if you know flat out, just say that it's not going to be there. But I would strongly suggest, if there's a possibility, even if you don't need the beta, and this is for the suits, Put it in there so people have something to munch on. If you're truly worried about stability, put it in there, okay? It may take more time and money, but I'm telling you in the long run, if you put the beta in, okay, and then you set the goal for, okay, we need X amount of features and a few monuments and get it stable, don't worry about the graphics. Add that in August, September, whatever, right? Onward to the end of the year. Because otherwise, if you drop this thing, if you guys get too hung up on the graphics for initial release and we don't have enough features and you guys have a late post, dude, you guys are gonna eat it on the, like, you guys are gonna make money, but like, there's no reason why you guys can't be knocking this out of the park. It's Rust, dude. It's been here for over a decade on PC, and people still love playing it. I still love playing it, and there's a ton of people that love playing it on console, and they want to continue to play it. But the fact that we don't know and everything's in limbo right now, we're extremely frustrated. So talk to us, okay? And just be more direct, Pedro. I know your hands are tied. Do what you can. And if you can't answer, just say you can't answer, okay? That would do a lot better than this. Or even the, I'm kind of mad that you're stealing my thunder and this isn't really happening. Like, this is unnecessary. Just talk to the people, okay? You know, you don't have to talk to me. I know I'm probably not your favorite person. That's okay. But just talk to the people. We want to know what's going on. And we can avoid all of this, you know? Anyways, that's what we have so far. Hopefully we get something out of this. Hopefully they talk directly to you guys. If they talk to us, obviously we'll rebound it as quickly as possible. I always suspect that they won't talk to me directly because I have a feeling I'm definitely not on their good person list. But anyways, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next live stream / video or on the custom server. And we are excited for this and we cannot wait. And hopefully we'll see you guys there. And like I said, as soon as we find out, we'll let you guys know. All right, love you. Bye. Oof, 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 oof.